Hey everybody, this is Zori from OneScales. In today's video, I'm going to share with you how I made an explainer video for my startup for $13. I made an article for this and I want to make a video as well. Very simply put, we launched a side project, kind of a fun project called Written, which is a blockchain submission service. And we need to actually make an explainer video to explain to people what it was, because the concept is very difficult for many people to talk about blockchain. So we wanted to make an explainer video, but because it's a side project, we didn't really have any budget at all. And I'm not a video person, so I didn't know how to make it. So I figured out how to make it on a very cheap, tight budget, and I wanted to share it with you guys. I made an article on onescales.com and also this video itself. So I want to explain to you what I did. Very briefly, I'll show you the video. I don't want to take too much time. But very simply put, it's a video with some basic text and some screen shares of the product and explaining the process and what we're doing. And there's some zooming in and all kinds of stuff. And very simply, that's basically it. That's the video. There's some audio. There's some important points. And that's it. So this is the video we made. I'm pretty happy with it. And I want to explain how we actually made this. So we made the article itself. So what did I do? Because I didn't have any budget and I still wanted to make something that is reasonably good before I start to get sales and I can actually have budget to make something more professional. So what did I do? The first thing I did is actually I did research. I looked at all of the other startups, not with my industry, but in general, big important startups like Canva, Asana, Slack, MailChimp, etc. And I wanted to see what they did. A lot of them did videos where they had high production value. They had people and backgrounds and movements and jokes and all kinds of stuff. So I tried to find the ones that could be very simple that I can make myself. So eventually I figured out that screen shares with some text and a little bit of movement is the way I could do it with a very tight budget. And what I did, first of all, is I actually made a screen share myself. I actually I'm using Mac, so I use QuickTime, and I actually went to the website and I recorded myself. I recorded myself moving up and down, clicking on the products, adding to cart, doing the whole flow of how my startup works, the whole service flow. You go, you process, you go to the product, you add to cart, you pay, you get a product. So I basically recorded my whole screen of that. And then what did I do after that? I actually started to make a draft script. So I started to think about what are my selling points? How can I explain my product in very few sentences? So I jotted down a few ideas, and what I did is I actually recorded myself and I put the recording on top of the screen share on top of this flow of the website. And so what that did is it let me listen to my pitch to myself. And if you've actually heard yourself talking on audio, it probably sounds a little weird, and then you can easily refine it because you're not really confident how you listen to yourself, so you can actually refine it really well. This is obviously after I told many people, friends and colleagues and family, and I refined it already. I put it on audio on top of the screen share, and then I basically listened to myself and refined it. I made it better and better. So once I did that, I actually wrote down a real script, and this is how the script was made. So the script, basically, I knew I wanted to have less than 1 minute or close to 1 minute because I didn't want people to get bored or kind of lose attention. And I wrote for every few seconds, okay, these 2 seconds, I just want to show the words welcome to and then my logo written. And then I wanted to have some teaser explanation. So nice to meet you. And then my pitches. Okay, so hey, very few people know that blockchain is, 1, 2, 3. And then my second teaser part, and then I started to share the screen shares, the movement, the homepage screen shares, adding to the product, and I noted what I want to kind of zoom in or emphasize. So for example, show the product page and adding the service would be something like this. You go here and then you zoom in and you put the information and you kind of emphasize things. So I wrote here everything right here. So use the screen share, the placement that you have the product page, zoom into the entry to emphasize the box. And on top, I actually put headers on each section. For example, right here, aside from the screen share, as you can see right here, and it zooms in and everything, I actually have my important, what I call headers or text that I want to explain. So I actually wrote the whole script. I didn't do anything fancy. I just explained how I want to tell the story. Anyone can do this. You don't have to be working in Hollywood to make these things. You can just explain your thing in a very simple way. Once I did this, I needed to actually find a video creator. So because I don't know video and I don't have a very large budget of thousands of dollars or tens of thousands of dollars, I went to Fiverr and I actually searched for a few search terms, tutorial video, explainer videos, and eventually, this is a search box, by the way. Eventually, I found a few, I narrowed it down to a few, and eventually I actually work with this guy in particular. I have no association to him. Obviously, I did work with him, but I found it. I like that he has a lot of reviews. And the second thing of why I chose him is I actually messaged a few creators. I messaged 3 different creators, and this guy responded within a few minutes. So I like that he has good reviews. He responds. He's actually responsive. And then I actually said, you know what, for 10 bucks, no problem. Let's try it. Let's go for it. So I did it, and I sent all of my requirements. All of my requirements are the video of all the screen share that I did and this thing right here. That's all I sent. Very simple. Excuse me. I also sent some screenshots. So I also, aside from the video, I also took a screenshot. I did this, I took screenshots and I provided it. Okay. And I provided to him. And then very, very shortly after that, I got the first draft. Now, the first draft had a lot of fixes. There was some movement. It didn't animate, like move in or fade in correctly. And there's some typos. There's a few things I had to do. And I worked with him on revisions about 4 times. So I gave comments and I said, you know what? Hey, between second 38 and 42, there's a typo on this word. And actually, you should emphasize this part more or that part more. So just a few words, really similar to this with corrections. We did 4 times. And then we actually got to the version that you can actually see right here, this version. So then what did I do? I actually needed to figure out what kind of audio I wanted. Now, because this is a video that I didn't show, I actually muted it right now. You can actually reference this in the article. Then I actually decided to put just a sound, just music. And what I did is I actually went to YouTube editor and actually found some free music, and I clicked, it's called Limousine. I used it and I put it in. Now, I did have a debate to actually make a voiceover, right? Me speaking, but because of time and because of what I wanted to do, I wanted to move forward, I actually put audio, and I figured, hey, version 2, I can make one with audio. That'll be a little bit later, okay? And once I did that, I uploaded to YouTube. Obviously, I put the audio, and I was ready. I was ready to go. So I made my version. It cost me $13. It's $10 plus Fiverr fees. It was about $3. So in total, made $13, and it cost me roughly about 11 hours of my time. I tried to note my time. That included the screen share, the thinking about the selling points, writing this version, having the 4 comments back and forths, and then uploading it. So it took me about 11 hours of my time and plus $13 of my money to actually create that. In general, I'm very happy with it. It's not the final video that this company will ever have or this product will ever have, but it's a good starting point on a very, very low budget with mostly my effort and a nice professional that helped on Fiverr. Okay, and after that, what I wanted to do, obviously, I linked it on my website. So I linked it here so people can go here. And I wanted to actually run ads because not that it's a new startup, not that many people know about it. So actually, I ran ads, and I ran ads right here for the ads. And you can actually see that we got about 60,000 views. Obviously, it's almost all of them are ads. And the engagement, which one thing was really nice, is the video is actually 55 seconds, if you can see right here. And the average duration is 52 seconds. So that means that most people viewed the entire video, which is a really good thing. I think under 1 minute is a really good thing to have. And that's basically it. So I hope this helps you guys make something with a very low budget, and it doesn't stop you guys from making something. I know really good videos take a lot of time, effort, cost, but you can also make reasonable videos just like I made, and it can actually do pretty well. So I hope this makes sense. If you have any questions, anything, any other insight or questions you might have about you making a video for your own product or service, let me know. I'll be happy to help with whatever I know. And a few other things just before we outro. So number one is, do I think it was worth it to make it myself, spend 11 hours and $13? I would for sure say yes. It is worth it. Can I improve the video, make it better, this version and others? Of course. So there's so many things I can do. I can improve the pitch. I think I can make more animations. I can tailor it to different audiences. Maybe I can make take this one and make variations for different audiences. This is for men, this is for women, this is for people in the US, this is for people that are interested in, ABC. There's so many things to do, and eventually when the written will make more money and have more customers, we can actually do more variations and then hire someone professional to do even better. So that's basically the idea. I hope you enjoyed this video. One Skills is here to share everything that we know with you, to save you time, to make you guys better, to give you insights and also inspiration that you guys can do things by yourself without much money. It's about effort, it's about learning and finding the right people, and you can actually make it work. So much appreciated. If you did like this, please like, please subscribe, please share. It helps us a lot. We're trying to grow to reach a lot of people. And if it helped you in any way, just say hello. Just say, hey, this helped me. Or if you have better suggestions, we would love to learn from you guys as well and the community as well. Thank you very much, guys.